Mushroom Rally tickets on the line on our tournament.
You're going to ride on the day. Talk to Austin before coming in. I'm going to give him a few warm-up games. Okay. Make sure he knows what he's doing. Not put on the far left, bud. There you go. Hey, I'm fine. Good. How are you? That's access. Did they show you your picture? The level 1 program? Hey, who wants to play? Gabriella, you want to play? So we've got a surprise. Ball's down on the added yeah, he's white. You're going to have that ratings in no matter what. We've got, hey, and I did bring something. We did one away from the top 3. The fourth place is going to be Rapper Law. And then it's going to be big man and another round. So every 2 points, you'll get a ticket to drop in. And I'll call them out for the test. They're all on Sunday. Hey, where's your chair? Yeah, so everyone doesn't say that. Yeah, crazy. Hey, you're not going to the stump. Hey, Brandon, what would you guys do? That's okay.
Registration is now open.
Hey, what's up, brother? Tyler E, right? I was going to say, would you mind just rewriting it one more time? I think I got it right the second time, but if you don't mind, just maybe even going down here and doing another one. I got to get things tomorrow. Yeah, I think you can do it today. I'm going to start another... He's got an ultimate frisbee game finishing up at 3 o'clock, so he wanted me to put him in there early to grab it. Tim should be. Even if it's still face-to-face. Thanks, guys. I mean, it was raining.
All right. We're still taking registration for today's Mario Kart tournament. There's just a few minutes left before we get signed up. It's open to anybody, all skill ages. All skill ages. 6 plus. So, yeah, we got to recap.
Swept the winner of Trip President's Actually, it's never happened in the first round. It did happen. A lot of the other kings who went up to the I'm just saying.
We're waiting just a few more minutes, letting a few late arrivals kind of buy Kevin some time. If you want to get warmed up, feel free. My man Kelly is over here practicing. If Tyler maybe wants to give him a few tips, a few pointers. No love lost. Overtime.
I don't know. I was surprised by how good
Once again, we're doing a Mario Kart 64 tournament today. We're going to be getting started here momentarily. we are going to be streaming live on twitch.tv/Level1Bar. Feel free to share the link. I want to thank my man Scott working commentary today. Helping us stream. We've got a player cam today too, so we can see your agony, the defeat in your face, or the victory, the joy. Russ.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Level 1 Bar and Arcade. We are back on the air for Mario Kart Mushroom Rally action. My name is Scott. I go by Sav2880 on Twitch and pretty much everywhere else under the sun. And I am thrilled to have everybody with us today to watch some Mario Kart 64, as this is leg 2 of Level 1 and Wolf Ridge Brewing's Mushroom Rally. All the players today are going to win opportunities to win the opportunity to race in a real Mario Kart race at the end of June in downtown Columbus, Ohio. For those of you who don't know, there is a touring series across the country where they are going to do real-life Mario Kart races, and we are giving away a ticket for one of the fine patrons here to do exactly that. So by competing today, they will earn tickets to in the drawing, earn the opportunity to win, and hopefully get that chance. So you don't have to win, but if you win, you get more chances.
Mario Kart tournament registration will be closing here soon, and the brackets will be set.
We were waiting to get those.
My man Kelly is getting warmed up.
Yep.
Still, make sure you're plenty hydrated. Thank Wolf Ridge for bringing out some more swag today. I've got a couple other surprises for our Mario Kart group I haven't announced yet.
You can hear Austin in the background right there. He is our master of ceremonies today. So obviously everybody show him a lot of love because we appreciate everything that Austin is doing to help make this happen. We are very, very appreciative of his efforts. So with that in mind, we should be getting going here in just a couple of minutes. I am finishing getting a couple of things around just to make sure we are good to go. But in the meantime, you can watch some warm-up races. You can watch one of our players here get used to the action. You see, we have a player cam today. So if you want to know who is in what spot, if you want to see yourself on stream, now you can do it. If you are in the rally, then you're going to be on this camera. So we are super excited to have that in place. I don't even know what that is, but I think I'm going to down it.
Kelly, feeling good, bud? Warmed up? You know what you're doing? You got time for probably one more if you want to get one more.
Guess Kelly was good. But yeah, we're going to get started here in just a couple of minutes, so I'm going to mute my mic for a second. In the meantime, get a drink around, sit back, relax, get ready to enjoy the show. While we're at it, we want to thank everybody. We've hit 4,000 views on Twitch. We appreciate everybody that is watching and has watched us for both pinball and arcade and console action. And I see Evan in chat as well. Evan, how are you? So you're dropping that laser lows emote in there, and we appreciate that as well. So, yep, we're going to be getting going here in just a minute. We will be right back.
like golf. If you've raced before in the previous tournament, you know the rules, it's still the same. It works like golf. You want to keep your score as low as possible. So if you get a fourth place, you have a total score of 8. If you get a first and a first, you have a total score of 2. You want to keep it as low as possible. We're going to do 2 heats today. We've got 3 groups. Now, we're still in play for the Mushroom Rally tickets. If you raced previously, you probably received my email. Remind me to get Tim's email when you get to your information so you can put it in the chat. Once again, you guys know Tyler C is in the lead right now. But I have some good news. My friends over at Mushroom Rally have been in contact with us, and they have added 2 more tickets to the prize pool. That's right, we've got 4 tickets. And so all of you will be going, we're gonna do the top 3. So the top 3 that finish in the Mushroom Rally will get a ticket to go compete. Whoever finishes in 4th will get their ticket raffled. I hope I'm explaining everything okay. It's a little complicated, probably not. I'll go over everything again.
Not sure if you guys heard that, but that is the news that now the prize pool has increased for this thing. Top 3 players and then a 4th ticket that is going to be raffled off.
Kevin, Russ, and Kelly, they're getting started today.
You heard it. Kevin, Russ, and Kelly are going to be the first group here.
Grab a controller. We've got controllers over here.
Russ, of course, our guy from Wolf's Ridge Brewing, who is not only helping sponsor the event, but he's playing in the event as well. So we appreciate the heck out of him.
What you want to do? You don't have to use the Mad Catz one if you don't want to. You can use the one. I have another orange one too. You need another one. You need one too? Yeah. Oh, wait.
All right, so Austin, you can't see in the camera right now. He is just below camera view. And it looks like, yeah, we've got all of at least 2 of the players in the camera picture right now. I'm going to see if we can maybe enhance that just a little bit for everybody here.
We'll get everything going here in a second.
All right, we're going to tweak some. Nope, that definitely does not work. Yeah, it looks like we've just got 2 of them in the camera right now, so we'll have to maybe tweak that player cam as we go along to see if we can't get a few more people in that as we do. Yeah, you can see Russ just on the very edge of the camera right there.
Today, you get an automatic point towards Mushroom Rally, so the 4th place ticket will be raffled off. Every 2 points you earn in the Mushroom Rally will earn you a ticket towards the 4th place ticket. That's a lot of tickets.
Yeah, it is.
So just for competing and coming out to all 4 tournaments, you're going to have 2 chances to win that 4th ticket to the Mushroom Rally. Makes sense? Kind of. So whoever, say, finishes in 4th, even in the Mushroom Rally, they might have a ton of accumulated points, and you might have more than 2, 3 entries, depending on how you place and all that stuff. Make sense? Cool. Everyone will have a chance to at least go to the Mushroom Rally, and that is Sunday, June 30th. All of you are going together.
All right, just about ready to get started here. I believe this is...
That's the Mushroom Rally
Is that
day.
Joe? What's his name, Joe? What's your name?
With got a total of 4
Kevin,
tickets, so everyone's going to
Kelly,
be going on that
Kevin,
same day
Kelly,
together.
Russ.
Not all at the
All right,
same
we will do our
time,
best to remember
but
all these
everyone
names.
can
I
maybe meet up,
promise
go down
nothing
together,
because I am
watch
learning these
someone
names
else
on the
race,
fly, but
they're all
I will
spread
do my
out
best
throughout
in
the
order to
day.
make sure that we keep you in the loop as to whom everybody
We're going to be
is.
going on Sunday, June
Hopefully the background noise not too horrible with
spread out throughout the day. I didn't want to put you all in
Austin back there as well, but we will we'll make this work. We'll make everything happen here.
Please. Improves our chances to send someone to Las Vegas to compete, okay? All right, let's get back to Group 1 over here. Kevin, Russ, and Kelly, they're hanging out. They're ready to go. We're going to do 100 cc.
Ooh, going a little higher this time. We're starting at 100 cc.
Cup, straight down.
All
Only
right.
one person will advance from this group to the final stage. You guys pick whoever you like.
All right, so Toad and Luigi, Toad and Yoshi are our players. We'll follow along as best I can. We are doing the Mushroom Cup. So Luigi Raceway, Moo Moo Farm, Koopa Troopa Beach, and Calamari Desert are our 4 tracks of choice.
We're going to do Luigi Raceway and just go straight down. Yep. All right, good luck.
There we
Remember,
go.
I'll call out your name.
All right, here we go. We will follow it along by character names here. They're ready to go. Lakitu with the drop, and we are off. Oh, looks like only Toad got a good start. Both Luigi and Yoshi with tough starts right there. But it evens out as Toad runs right into the bomb. So that means Yoshi off to a good start here and has an item to play with. It's going to be a green shell. Doesn't stick around. Toad has a little bit of a tough start right there, but throwing those, smartly throwing those 2 of them hit Luigi. But Toad's got to get back on the track right there, able to do so. Yoshi in first place right here. Nice start. He's 1 bend lead right now. Has some bananas that can hopefully fend off green or red shells that come Yoshi's way. Going around the bend right here, more bananas. Opts to drop the 1 and just go ahead and pick up the other so we can pick up another red. Smart play right there. Let's see where everybody else looks like. Toad has mushrooms to catch up in the race, but is back off the track again. Gotta stay on the track in order to make this catch, and because of being off the track, that red shell was not able to straighten out and head towards anybody, ends up hitting the wall and cancels out. So Yoshi with a very, very good lead right now. We may be approaching the point. Oh, Yoshi had almost ran into the bomb right there. Just missed it. Oh, but look at Toad. Toad gets the big shell. Yoshi had a mushroom right there, but the star was enough to get Toad in first place. It looks like Toad is trying to get the drifting game down, just being a little bit too aggressive with it, and as a result, oh, that's a super helpful green shell thrown by Luigi, it looks like. Now that drift game's starting to kick in for Toad right now. Oh, the lightning strike though for Yoshi. Can Yoshi do anything with it though? That's the question. Yoshi's well behind, unfortunately. Gonna have to work to catch up. Lightning shell's a good way to do it. Looks like Toad's coming around that final bend. Yoshi is not far behind. Throwing bananas. I don't think there's an item. There's a blue shell, but it's not going to get there fast enough. And Toad will take game number 1. A big one right there for Toad. Good win for them.
What place you finish? Russ, what'd you get first?
By the way, Russ was Toad right there, so good finish right there for them.
3. That's all right, brother. Don't give up.
All right, we are going to
We're doing
Moo
2
Moo Farm.
heats. So we got plenty of time left. Anything can happen.
All right, here we go. Moo Moo Farm again. The tough start for Luigi. Looks like equivalent starts for both Toad and Yoshi right there. Toad off to a good early start. Once again, Russ in Toad's position, trying to get that drifting game down. He'll try and do that before anything else. The fake one drops it. That's a nice spot to drop it at. Is Monty Mole popping up everywhere right now. Oh, but that blue shell immediately, and it goes through the second place player and hits Toad. The absolute perfect blue shell right there. Which is gonna, but Luigi's still in third place. Yoshi up to second now. Has green shells for protection. Oh, it's like the lightning strike there, applied by one Yoshi. Trying to make the catch up here. It worked. So multiple bananas in play right now. Toad struggling right now with that, I think. And risk of falling into third place right here, but the star for Luigi. That could be the thing that drops in the third place. And the lightning, but it only affects player one. Luigi has a star. Looks like Luigi's slowing down. Got to keep on that accelerator. No reason not to run the accelerator full time here. You can't be cautious. You absolutely cannot be cautious. So Luigi's trying to make the turn around here. Able to do so. Oh, the lightning strikes again. This is turning into a game of attrition right now as Luigi trying to catch up. He certainly has an opportunity, but every player's back to full size now. Another blue shell. Luigi throws it. It's out there. Passes second, but will not catch first in time. Toad with win. I'm going to step away for just a second while I check something right here. I will be right back.
Don't give up. Kevin, what'd you get? Second? Westcott first. Kelly in third. That's all right. Got plenty of races left. This is race number 3 of 4. Group 2, beyond standby. That's Joe, Josh, Whitman, and Emily.
Working on a couple things right here real quick, so give us just a second. We are on the beach level right now. We are on lap number 2. Let's see if any of these players are able to take advantage of any of the shortcuts right now. This will be key to see if they can make some hay, make a catch-up right here. If they can catch Russ, who's playing the role of Toad in first place right now, trying to get into the finals. Don't know if you guys heard, we're going to break this up into 3 heats. We've got 10 players today. So we're going to have 3 heats of action, and then the 3 players who came in second place will all have a 1-race runoff to see who gets that 4th place in our final round, our final set of 8 races today. So we'll see how this shakes out here. It looks like Toad is off to a heck of a good start right now. Not really taking advantage of any of the let's see what's happening here. Oh, that's a major slowdown though on Toad's part. Is it going to be enough for anybody to catch though? It's about a 1-bend lead. Toad's going to have to make some sort of mistake, I think, in order to give this thing away. There's no items that can do it right now. I think Yoshi's got to throw that red shell right now. Oh, that might be the thing. He's off the track. Throw that red shell. He throws it. Perfect time. But Yoshi's off the track too. In first, but this is going to be super close. And Yoshi gets the win. So great job right there to get that.
What a pros move. I'll call out your name. Let me know what place you got.
All right, so Toad gets the second place. Kevin gets the win that time.
2. Kelly 3.
Kelly takes third place right now.
Plenty of time left.
That's right. So here comes Calamari Desert. this one imperative that the players stay on the track right here, so we'll see how they do with that.
So we'll do a final four. The top person from each group will advance.
All right.
Whoever finishes in second in the group will have a one.
Oh, I think the train stopped the red shell right there for Toad, who's in second place. Looks like Kevin's finally getting his groove on a little bit, getting the hang of things in the Yoshi position right there. In first place right now. I wonder if Luigi started to use the mushroom, but I don't think Luigi knew. That is like an eternal mushroom. You just use it and use it and use it. I don't think he knew to do that. We're going to see what's going on right here with all these particular players. There goes the train. No one on to lap 2 to start. This is one of the longer tracks in the... Let's see what we got. They choose the red shell right there. It looks like there's another one. Right? No, that is Yoshi with the star going into first place. All three racers very, very closely lined up right now. Something like that, Luigi's in first place. This is a super, super close race.
Once again, just a reminder, if you want to buy a ticket to Mushroom Rally Columbus, use promo code level 1 for 10% off. Promo code level 1, you get an automatic 10% buy your ticket in. That's the real life Mario Kart racing.
We're not sure if you guys heard that right now. You can go to the Mushroom Rally website, use code level1bar, you get 10% off your entry. Or you can come here and you can win entries into the Mushroom Rally. That means there are still spots available that you can have. So we would love you to be able to do that, be able to put those entries. Oh, nice red shell right there on Luigi. That means Luigi back in third place. Yoshi in first place right now. That would be a 2-2 if it stayed that way. Toad using all kinds of red shells, absolutely mauling him. Train in the way though. Oh, no, did not. Toad's in first place. Toad wins this. Toad will win this set of 4 races. At the top spot. Missed it, the train. They're both going to miss the train. Luigi in first. This could be Luigi's big win right here. Oh, the lightning. They are all right there. This is the best race out of all of them so far, for sure.
Yoshi gets the boxes. Toad and Luigi do too. Yoshi gets a green shell. It's going to depend on what they get.
Oh, there's a blue shell on the field. Is that blue shell going to get there? It's so close. He crossed the line on the blue shell. He crossed the line while being hit with the shell. And Yoshi gets the win. What a finish. That means, yeah, 2-2. And with Luigi coming in second place right there, that means I think Kevin is going to take the win out of these 4 races.
Second place. All right.
That's a great job. Wow.
Group 2, you guys are up.
What a finish right there. Great job for everybody.
Quentin and Emily.
We got Tyler, actually a person who brought our Nintendo 64 with us here, Tyler, joining us for a little bit. Tyler, how are you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good.
Good to hear. Good to have you. I think that's the first time in the time we've been doing the Mushroom Rally I have seen someone finish while crashing.
Yeah. It doesn't happen very often.
No, it doesn't. Especially, I mean, I think on the newer ones you get a little bit more forward momentum.
Actually, you slow down a little bit.
Do you slow down more in the old ones? You actually get more in 64. Gotcha.
At least like in Mario Kart 8, your momentum's really stopped if you hit an item.
Yeah. I know, and you know, this game, especially the banana is the one item where you feel like you still have a lot of momentum working forward. It seems like it takes about a second before the banana actually takes effect. So you hit that, you've got a shot. But yeah, to have that blue shell hit you right at the finish line right then, what a finish. Tyler, probably I think our best Mario Kart player out of the group we have here so far. So you've got a pretty darn good chance to win one of those Mushroom Rally tickets. We'll see how it shakes out.
Well, I don't know. My group coming up next is actually super tough because it's basically there's 3 of us that were in the final last time. It's in the
Oh, wow.
preliminary group, so it's gonna be hard.
So, I mean, the likelihood is that, one of you for sure will make it to the next round. The second one of you has a shot to in the runoff game.
Right.
But, yeah, we'll see how that shakes out. Some very, very good player not going to make it past the prelims, then you're right. So this one a 4-player round right now, so it looks like DK off to a good start. The thing to remind you guys about this, too, is that we are using a special version of the Mario Kart 64 ROM that there is no player advantages between any of these games. They're all, the drift, the speed, acceleration, all is exactly the same. So this is strictly a skill-based operation. There's no benefit for picking one character over another in this case. Looks like DK's falling all the way back to full. Toad in first place right now. Very small. I mean, any change right now is going to cause a position change, although Toad is getting a little bit of an advantage. Oh, DK throws the lightning out there in second place, trying to catch Toad.
She's not going to be able to use
No. He's big now, so he can use it. Question is when. There's one. Shot of drifting around that corner with the mushroom. Good combination. This Toad has gone on to the final lap. Still very closely bound. Oh, nice drifting right there by Peach. Into first place using the star and the ability to go off-road with the star to move into first. And red shells.
Yoshi wasn't watching Peach's screen with that lightning release.
I think so, yeah.
This one's definitely going to Peach.
Yeah, Peach with just a sensational star right there. And getting the red shells on top of that. That's a sensational lap for you to win that.
Josh.
I assume the dude rocking the Ohio State hat and the old school blue jacket jersey. Rusty Klesla jersey. You don't see that name around here anymore very much.
So Josh takes first, Emily second.
I expect clean and fair racing going on too. Farm, you're underway.
All right, Moo Moo Farm is in action.
Group number 2, race 2, heat 1.
Here we go.
A lot of people like this one, but this is one of my worst courses.
Why do you think people like it, and why does it drive you crazy?
It drives me crazy. It's so short that if you make normally if I get behind, I have enough time to come back. This one's really short, so if someone gets out from the lead, it's hard to catch up.
Gotcha. Do you think people like it though for the same reason? The fact that it's a short track,
so.
Can provide a leg up if you have a good lap, you can hold on to that lead the entire time. You don't have to be super precise. And there's really not a lot of off-road in this either. Everything's pretty much in play.
Yep. So you just gotta watch out for the moles.
Yeah. Monty Mole will come out and get you. Right now, DK in first place. Toad taking over first lane right there. Kind of breaking up into a couple of, really just a group of top 3, and then Yoshi hanging out in fourth place right now.
Yoshi's not that far behind. It just
not at all
because the course is so short.
Yeah, it just needs the right item. I mean, the players are still within view, not messing around one bit, throwing 2 of them out right then.
Why are you stuck in front of people dragging the green shells?
Yeah. In first place right now, trying to hold on to this lead. Oh, that's a huge drop by Yoshi right there over that start. Probably won't be enough to catch, but should be enough to let Toad get out of last place.
It's a big finish for Quentin there. We got 4th in the last race.
Yeah, it is. This group's going to be very, very tight if things continue on the pace they're going right now. Oh, wow.
Call out your name. You got Joe. What'd you get? 4, Josh, 2, Quentin, 1, Emily, 3.
All right, we move on to Koopa Troopa Beach. We did not see anybody really take advantage of the shortcuts last time around. I have a feeling we're going to see people do it here.
Yep.
You know, this is a more experienced group of players, so I expect some boosting into the shortcuts that we did not see before. We'll see what happens. Already with a star for Yoshi. That's a nice start right there. Weird bounce off that, though, to move the drop. Another
She can
star.
line it up well. She'll make this one.
Got it.
Oh, barely.
That was well done. A huge bump up in the balloons right there. And the star through it, too. Which did not have to be super precise through that in order to stay on the track. That first lap, really, really good for Yoshi.
Let's see if she tries to go for it on the second lap, too. Because if she misses it, that'll almost equal out for the other people missing out the first lap.
Yes. The item's going to match up.
Didn't quite make it.
So she opted not
Still
to.
has a big lead.
Toad had a star. You can do this without a
is,
star,
yeah.
but you got to be much more precise. And oh, that was a brutal hit right there.
That was almost random timing.
It was.
You can't plan for that.
No. But that does mean that Yoshi hangs on first place. Toad right behind, though. Both successfully nailed that shortcut.
Blue Shell's in play too now.
All right, so here it comes. It's going to hit. Oh, there it goes. Third place.
She might have a chance to get through. She can get through on the blue shell.
Oh,
That
just
was
missed it.
actually
And
really
that,
good timing.
that was amazing timing right there.
Toad has really a chance here.
Clear track. Got it. That puts Toad in first place. That might be enough to get the win.
Reds.
But triple reds. Got to use them right now. They all go. They are making a round to the bend. It's going to be close. This is going to be super close. And
she
Yoshi
seals it.
got the win. Great job.
It's always good to see good finishes like that.
That was another really good finish for this group. Good solid play. Good use of the power-ups right there that we haven't seen.
Got a good item, used it just as you're supposed to.
That's
You
right.
gotta watch around that corner too because it can hit the rock. The way the red shells work in 64.
Yeah,
So now Emily's in the lead with 6.
Emily 2.
that's right. But a close race here, 6-5, 4-3 as far as the points go here. So
Actually, if everyone got, if it placed perfectly, they could have a 4-way tie.
they could. We just need the right people to be 4-3-2-1, and everyone would have 7 points. You're right. Let's see how it shakes out here. This has been a very close group. I could see that happen. Yep, that is the reminder. The next time we're going to be on here after today is May 18th. So it's the third Saturday of the month in both May and June. You can come out, you can play. $5 gets you your entry into the Mario Kart tournament. Get you tickets in order to possibly win your way into the Mushroom Rally.
I'm hoping to get my best friend out here next week.
Oh, nice. I'd love to see it. I was sadly telling everybody it'll probably be Alex on the mic next time. I'll be down in Cincinnati for some events. So, unfortunately, won't be here for this. But we will still.
Right here. All 4 players are really close.
Yeah, they are. Yoshi going into the second lap right here, but right there. DK second, Toad third, and Princess Peach fourth. Absolutely no major differentiation with any of these players right now. Let's see what items come up. There's the triple red. I'll use 2 of them right there. Oh, and the 3-point catches on the right by. So that'll put Peach into second place. Yoshi a little bit of a tough one right there, but gets past. Decides not to keep the item box, hoping someone can use it. How can you bounce off that that red shell right there?
I was watching DK. I missed this.
Oh, yeah. It looked like a red shell bounced off Yoshi, but Yoshi did not have an item that should have bounced it off.
I know on some courses the items can kind of fall through the track because the textures and the mapping of the...
That may have been what happened, and that would make sense. I think I see a blue shell from Toad on the course. Yeah, there it is. And there it hits Peach. That will even things out even more, but Peach does manage to hang on to a very, very slight lead. All 4 players within round here, and players wanted to take hits. That's going to shake things up. Another hit on Yoshi. Oh, does get past the train tracks. That puts Yoshi all the way to last place. Peach now in first. Bananas for protection.
DK's actually in a really good position right here if he gets a good item. Green shell's not going to help him too
Yeah,
much.
green shell was not the one he wanted. Had a good shot going around the bend right on third. Oh, there's a blue. This could be huge. That's on Peach. That's going to knock Peach all the way into third place. Toad might be out of this. It's a three-person race. See what happens. Yoshi doing a great job at drifting. Can Yoshi hang on? It's going to be close. And that was so close. With about less than a cart length between the two of them. Yoshi does hang on to get the win. That means Yoshi's going to win that round with Peach and DK tying for second place.
All
So
right.
Tyler, you are up, man.
I'm up.
So go for it. Let's see what you can do, and see if you can't have a good finish here in this group of death we have coming up here. Oh, Tyler's and Tim. Yeah, this is going to be a tough group. So hang tight for just a second here. Give it about, hey guys, give it about 1 minute before you start. I got to run and check something real quick, okay? Give it about 1 minute before you start.
Let me know if we have any controller controversies, any issues.
Select your player.
Once again, we want to thank everybody for coming. We want to thank Coach Reeds for bringing some swag to the room. We want to thank Scott for working the commentary. Check us out on twitch.tv/level1bar. If you're interested in the donut, order them up and help yourself. I want to thank my friend Tyler for coming all the way down to help us do this. Help yourself. Here's the
Okay. Okay.
all right, I think we're ready for group number 3.
All right, two Tylers and Tim are up right here. This is definitely the toughest group of the bunch right now. Let's see what this group is able to do on Luigi Raceway. DK, Peach, Toad are up, and only DK got the really good start. A little surprised about that, but there might be some strategy to it. No one really that far away, just based on that. Toad in first place has an item box and has the red shell rotating around, so he's in a good position. Good items they can use, but extra camp. Oh. Tried to get rid of the red shell and the item box to block the one, but the 3 reds made that happen. Knocks Toad all the way down into third place, and Peach back in first. Crash on DK right there. That might be enough to get Toad, to get Peach back in first. It is not quite, but the blue shell was aligned for DK, and that does get Peach into first place. Coming around the final corner. Oh, look at all the red shells coming in. There's 3 of them lined up. 1, 2. Oh, but no, Toad playing the role of spoiler. Can Toad make the catch up right here? It is enough for second. It won't be enough for first. But that's still a point that will help out, and suddenly, just like that, DK, winning a lot of this race, falls into third.
That's race number 1 of 4. Tyler C
This is, you can tell just from these guys right here, this is going to be a super, super competitive group of players. All right, here we go. Here we go. Three of these characters boosting like crazy right now. We just heard Tyler talk about the fact this wasn't his favorite course because it's such a short track. And you can see it really, really is. Compared to the other tracks, it's about half the distance. Laps in this can only take about 20 to 30 seconds each. A lightning strike like that can make a huge difference in whether you win or lose. And in the case for DK right here, the opportunity to catch up. Oh, look at those shells, but the shells hit DK as well. Just missed that one right there. It almost turns into a giant game of bumper cars trying to keep up with all of these racers right now. Toad using that giant mushroom. He's suddenly in first place. DK right behind, and Peach right behind too. Maybe a couple of cart lengths between all of them right now. Oh wow, what a disadvantage for Toad right there. Locked out of using the item because of the lightning strike. Just tough timing right then. Toad use the item right away to try and get back into this thing. But this is super close between DK and Peach. It's going to come down to this. Item might make a difference, but I don't think it is. The items did not drop right. DK will take first place. Great job for Peach right there to get the win. So Tyler C takes second. Tyler E gets first. And Tim takes third. Even so far, 3-2 and 1 point respectively. Let's see how this shakes out on the Chomp Chomp Beach. Here we go. On that first bend. I expect all three of these players to go for that shortcut on this particular track. Let's see how it shakes out. Peach has a shot at the shortcut, gets it on the first try. Toad got it easily as a result of the start. DK with a very, very tough start to this race. Looking for a good item. Got a golden mushroom. I don't know if it's going to hang on long enough to get that. Although it looks like Donkey Kong just decided not to go for the shortcut or missed it. The mushroom will help. DK's got a lot of work to do here to try and get into this thing. Let's see what Peach and Toad are able to do. If they go for the shortcut again, they're just about at that point. She's going to have first shot at it. Items are almost dropping in almost exactly the same time. Great mushroom drop. Toad missed it. Did not have the mushroom. Looked like he had it lined up just right. That could be the difference in this race because now it's suddenly Peach on to lap 3, doing really, really well here. In fact, that was enough that DK was able to make it into second place, and all the steal. Peach stole the golden mushroom. That is a huge break right here. Can we use it right now? No, doesn't go for the shortcut. All could not save right there, so that's going to cause the golden mushroom to go away. But I don't think it's going to make a difference right here. Peach making the shortcut twice, having the golden mushroom. I think we are racing for second place. Just like that, Peach will get the win. Now we're playing for second place. Both of them hit bananas right there. And they both get stars at the very end there, so. Yep. Good job right then for everybody involved.
3, Tim 2. All right, this is your last race.
All right, so Peach has 5 points. Toad and DK have 2 points right here. So it'll be very imperative for DK to get a win right here to have a shot at staying in it, getting into a second place position. Which would players are tied with 5 points this part of the race. Let's see what we got here. This one, a very drift-heavy course, very item-heavy course as well. Yeah, you can see what Tyler was saying. If you have a lot of momentum going, it keeps that momentum as you're falling through the air. It's the thing that saved that first race we saw where it finished on a blue shell. That was really the saving grace of that race. So Toad's in first place right now. See some shortcut action right there for Peach. It does help a little bit. Gets back into second place. Everybody right there. That is the key. If you're using the mushroom, all lightning. Not using it yet though because DK is on star power. So definitely waiting for that star power to wear out. And the moment it does, it has worn out. Yep, there goes the item usage. Waiting until the most opportune moment. That puts Peach back into first place right here. About a 4 or 5 car length lead. There's red shells. There's a blue shell. So that's going to cause things to tighten back up again. DK in second, Toad in third. Nice hop over the bomb right there. Princess Peach going for the shortcut method around right there. There's the texture issue we were seeing again where you can avoid some of those things. Star power for Toad. Ran right through Peach for first place. What's Toad going to get right now? Green shell, nothing special. Peach gets a red shell. Items are pretty good for second and third place right here. Let's see how they shake out. As Toad is now on to the final lap. Here we go. Oh, but Princess Peach has a star. Is it going to get used? I would think she's got to use that. Oh, pick just the right time to use it. Shortcutting through the desert because of star. How good's this going to be? How long is she going to hang on to that star? She's using a little drift to hold on to it. That was enough to get close to first place, but not all the way. DK's going for the star desert as well. This is going to make things really, really, really close right here. Oh, Peach was not able to get an item. That could be the difference in the race. There's no more items to get. That means Toad is going to watch Toad win the race. Peach will get second, and DK, unfortunately, will get third place. Good racing for all three of these players right here. As it ends up being Peach. The second place is enough to make sure the first place for Toad and DK with the second. Not able to add more points. All their credit, all three of them won races in that 4-round stretch. That's how close this is.
I just wrote that one for you. I was like, throw one the other.
So good race for all of them right now.
Kevin, Russ, and Kelly, you guys are up again.
Kevin, Russ, and Kelly are going to step up. This is set number 2 of the first round for all of these racers. So we'll try and do our best to let you know who we think is going to make it through on all of these as these 4 races finish on up. We'll see how it shakes out. Remember, if you're not following the stream right now, if you're not following Level 1 Bar, please make sure you do so. We would love to know, love to have you know every time the Level 1 goes live. We love it. Mama Blue in the house as well. We saw from a little earlier. We appreciate you being in the house here as well, and we appreciate you can see some of our pinball messages as well. Want to let everyone know, if you are a pinball fan, we are having a Tuesday night pinball tournament this Tuesday at 7:30. We will be broadcasting that right here on Twitch at twitch.tv/Level1Bar as well. So if you want to check out all of the great pinball play that we have here at Level 1 Bar, some of the machines we have as well, we would love you to be able to do so.
All right. Let it rip.
So here we go. Toad's Turnpike is race number 1 for this group right here. And here we go. Looks like a good start for Yoshi right there. This one again, one of the longer tracks in the game. We'll see how this shakes out with this particular group of players. Yoshi off to a very nice start, but Bowser in third, Toad Watch it. Oh, Toad was off to a nice start and then ran right into the back of the car. Bowser with the run in as well, so that's going to pad the lead for Yoshi just a little bit right now.
Remember, everyone does get 1 point to 2 points for you a raffle ticket towards the Mushroom Rally ticket. So just for completing our tournament.
Oh, what a tough run for Yoshi right there. Between shells and cars, like 4 crashes right in a row. That's allowed Toad to get back into first place here on lap number 1. Let me check something right here real quick. All right, so lap 2 now in play for both racers. Bowser having a tough time as all can be here, waiting to get on lap number 2. That will happen right now. So Toad most of the way really through lap number 2 right here, drifting around, getting a little bit of a groove around these corners right here. I believe that Toad is being played by Russ of Wolf's Ridge Brewing. I assume the sponsor is eligible to win the ticket. It is tough competition right here, so we'll see how that shakes out. Toad is on to lap 3.
Yoshi not far behind, trying to make this move. Not giving up. These are tough courses here.
Along quite nicely right here is Toad around these corners, beautifully drifting. Drifting is looking so nice on the screen right there. You know, she has good items, but this is a course where green shells don't help a ton, because those green shells are going to get stuck behind something.
Yoshi not giving up.
Items obviously not very good for Toad right now. And the green shells are deployed, so really the better question here is, what's the next item going to be? It's 3 reds. Smartly gets rid of them and then just loses them on bananas. That's a really tough break for Yoshi. That might have been Yoshi's chance to get back into this thing, and it missed. So Toad now with the golden mushroom steal, that's going to seal it for Toad. Toad will win race number 1 of this bunch. Now the question is who's going to come in second. I think we can safely say it's going to be Yoshi right here who comes in second place.
Bowser comes from the back of the pack.
Bowser needs some items here. It's not going to happen. Just with the mushroom, that will be second place for Yoshi.
Good race, guys. Good race. I'll call out your name. Let me know what place you got. Kevin, what you get? 2. Russ. 1. Kelly, 3. That's all right, buddy.
All right.
Keep it moving whenever you guys are ready.
Okay. Okay. So, on the winter track here, let's see how this shows. Another tough start. And a very short track on this one, so again, if you get a good start on this one, you can make that last most of the race. Let's Let's see if Toad's able to do just that. Drifting around every single corner right here. Doing a nice job of it. Banana saving from the red shell. So good job right there. Yoshi, though, does have a red shell and is invisible. Oh, all the shells are running into Toad right there. Are any of the red shells going to hit, though? No, it doesn't look like. Just having a tough time. Oh, one red shell did hit, but the green shell knocked it out. It was enough, though, to cause Toad. Is Yoshi going to take the lead? Yes. Yoshi is in the lead. They're both looking at maybe lapping Bowser right here. Let's see how this shakes out. We're definitely looking at a two-horse race right here. They both have to finish. So we'll see who gets it. Oh, tough break right there for Bowser. So, yeah, there is going to be some lapping happening right now. As both of them do lap, and unfortunately just going into lap 2 right now. But it is a very tight race between Yoshi and Toad right now. Both of them are crashing quite a bit. Another crash for Yoshi. Toad back in first place with green shells to boot for protection. That's what you want. You want those shells rolling around you right now with the two shells. So right now that lead getting a little bit in control for Toad right now. Yoshi needs some sort of item. That item box not going to be much of a help right now other than protecting against something. That will help. It's going to narrow it down. What's the item? Oh, it's a golden mushroom. That's a great item. It's going to be close. Yep, it was not enough. It made it close. With the one bend win. So Toad 2 for 2 now in this second set of races.
Kevin 2, Kelly 3. That's all right.
And we continue on to the next set. Here we go. Choco Mountain it is. Definitely some trouble spots here for all of the racers on Choco Mountain. Let's see if they know how to handle it, see what's coming up here. Looks like so far they're off to a nice start. Bowser again dealing with a lot of item issues. So off to a bad start. Yoshi not off to a great start either though. So the early lead absolutely is going to Toad right here, but another crash there. Just slow things down. And really separating themselves early on in this race. There is the Dead Man's Curve. Bowser doing a smart job right there, not taking any chances on the curve. Yeah, Bowser being very cautious though, maybe too cautious. You know, at this point, Bowser's got to throw caution to win. A lot of third place finishes, needs to get points. And Yoshi did. Oh wow, Yoshi is way back there this time. That means Toad is at a huge advantage for how this is playing out right now. So it does pass it, items pass. The item's going to be 3 mushrooms. Oh, he used them all at once, they're all gone. Not the best use of that, unfortunately. There's the start. That's what Yoshi needs to get back into this thing. As Toad back going to lap 3. Toad commanding lead. Bowser giving a little bit of a better race right here than what we've seen so far. The question is, I think Yoshi's just too far back to make any hay of this. It's can Yoshi do the right thing? Let's find out. It's getting close. One more time around the curve. Can Toad do it? Oh no, that was a fake one. Falls prey to it, but Bowser not really doing much to get back into this thing. I think Toad is safe in first place right here. The question is, can Yoshi come back?
He's got Yoshi starting to fly.
Again, Bowser playing it extra safe through that turn. Hanging on, doing well. Items would be nice right here. Oh, the item. Oh, but he uses the lightning. Smartly done. That should allow Bowser to get the second place finish. Is Yoshi going to third? Yes! His best race of the day for Kelly. Good job right there
I'll call out your
to
name
get the
when
second
you
place
got
finish. Good for them.
Kevin, 3. Russ, 1. And Kelly, 2nd. Good stuff.
I think Russ is probably safely through with all the wins that he has so far. I think he's won all but
this is your last
one of the
race
races.
of the day. One of you will
Real question is what's going to happen on Mario Raceway right here? Who's going to be in second place?
will get one more chance.
Here we go. This course very precise. Got to stay on the track to get full speed right here. You can tell Russ has raced this more than a few times in his life the way he is running around this track right now. 100cc doesn't seem to faze him one bit. Really nicely going through all of the twists and turns back on the main drag, and just like that, Toad is through lap number 1. We will have 2 more groups running through these 4 sets of races before we have a singular race to determine who the second place finisher that is going on to the Final 4 will be. From there, we will have probably, I would imagine, another 8-race final, just like we did last time around. See how this all shakes out. Tough hit right there on the item. Still has the protection, though, of the item box. Looks like Bowser off track right there. Oh, Yoshi's off track as well. Yoshi's all over the place. Can't. Oh, that was a tough break for Yoshi right there. Not being able to do anything with the mushroom. Toad's lead now is huge. Almost a half of a lap. Toad, just no pressure in the world right now. Just get around the objects, do what you're supposed to do, get the win. That's what Toad's going to do. So Russ will take first place in this group. Oh, geez. As I say, Kelly, B button, B button. There you go. That's right. Good teamwork from the players right there in order to help Kelly get back on track right here. That's going to allow Bowser back on track. Yoshi just trying to work his way around. Yoshi will definitely come in second place right here. He will just glide over the line right there. So
is the valuable experience Kelly has had today in the fun.
That's right.
Kelly, I got something for you too before you go.
So Kelly made a valiant effort right there. Got that second place finish.
Joe, Josh, Quentin, and Emily.
Very good job on his part. Sounds like that might have been one of his first exposures to Mario Kart 64. So a good job by him. Just working his way through, getting a second place finish. Not too bad. So Tyler joins us real quick here. Talk about the next round of races.
Russ, you're going to the finals. Kevin, you get one more chance.
Yep, this one's pretty close.
This group is very, very close.
I believe Emily's in the lead. She took first twice last time.
Yes. 100cc. Will be the Star Cup. Not ironically the Star Cup. That was the brew that Wolf's Ridge made. Or Flower Cup, excuse me. Don't know if I've heard if Wolf's Ridge is going to have another brew that they're going to be making for the later rounds of the Mushroom Rally.
It was cool that they had the Star Cup brew last time.
It was, and it went fast. Both by arcade players, pinball players, everybody loved it, and suddenly it was gone. Cue the meme that goes, and because it was.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what do we got? Are we having an issue right here?
Oh, he's got his controller.
Unplug, replug?
Either. You can unplug and replug, it'll fix it.
Yeah.
He must have had part of his joystick pushed in a certain direction when he plugged it in.
Correct.
So
which
that it
causes,
was pulling a certain direction.
The calibration to get messed up. We're checking to make sure that's good again.
That actually happened to me in a final couple couple months ago.
Yeah, and I think they are going to go ahead and restart this thing, which is that early in the race detecting that. I think that's the right thing to do for sure. Everybody's cool with it.
Yep. You can reset it by pressing LR, Z, and start at the same time as well.
Oh, nice.
That's what I had to do when it happened to me.
Because, yeah, you were probably thinking you have to fix this on the fly. You can't stop the race.
Right, yeah.
Especially in a final. So anything you can do to recalibrate it right then and there,
because like
you do it.
in Smash Bros. If you pause, usually it's you lose a stock.
Yeah.
All right, reset.
I assume with the amount you've invested in the Ultra HDMI N64, that is your system of choice?
Yep, my favorite system.
Gotcha.
Mario Kart 64 is my favorite game.
Very cool. Have they done similar modifications like they did with Mario Kart 64 to any other N64 game? You don't hear a lot about like a ROM hacking scene.
There's a lot for Super Mario 64, but I'm not very familiar with any of them.
Okay.
And then there is one for Smash Bros. That lets you play on, like the Metal Mario stage is a selectable stage in Versus, and
nice.
normally it isn't. There's a couple other ones too.
Okay, great.
So it looks like Emily's out in the lead right now. Josh isn't very far behind. Long straightaway here. And looks like, is that a blue shell? Did Toad let loose? Yep, blue shell coming in.
I did not see, but we'll know in just a minute. Yes, it was a blue shell. Yoshi, fortunate to miss the bomb to have a double explosion right there. And all the red shells coming in right now as Peach jumps in the first place.
The truck. But still early.
So very early in this race.
You want something, if something like that's going to happen to you, you want it to happen at this point.
You're right. So this one, not a lot of difference between the racers, even Toad in fourth place. It's longer than it would be with other tracks because this is a long track.
Right.
You can absolutely have time to make that distance. If you're in third or fourth place right now, you're going to start to get some really good items.
Nice move there by Josh to take all the item boxes.
Yes.
He steals the triple mushroom too.
Didn't immediately help him. Does end up still losing the position to Yoshi. Oh, the lightning inside the truck.
Oh, that was
benefit too, but the shell was out.
DK barely missed getting hit by that truck.
Yeah. But it's still right there. Peach has a little bit of clear sailing in front of her right now. Is it going to last? Swept through the items again.
That's another good move.
Going to affect Yoshi more than anybody. The items really should regenerate by the time the Toad comes around. Yoshi really need a good item here. Oh, left one behind, so there's an opening. But just bananas. Not exactly the item that he was looking for. That will at least get a second place finish for Yoshi. Peach with the win.
It really came down to the on the
item
last one, the item sweeping, stealing the triple mushrooms.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just need to know when to make your move.
It was a very tactical race that time. Very impressed by that.
Emily, 2-23.
So on to Frappe Snowland.
All right, whenever you guys are ready.
Seems like the second one on both of these first two cups is the shortest of the tracks. This one's no different. This one goes pretty quickly as well, provided you can get around the obstacles.
Mario Raceway is the shortest track in this cup.
Yes.
By a little bit. This one's nice though because the red shells don't have anything because the way that they work in these games, they go head directly for the racer in front of you instead of following the track. So if there's lots of walls, like on Toad's Turnpike, it just goes into the wall.
Right.
But on this course, there aren't really very many walls, so you can shoot it and it can fly across the course out of bounds, but not out of bounds for the items, and still hit somebody. Josh is coming out to a huge lead here.
Blue shell early, does opt to use it right there, so there it goes.
He'll still be first, even if it hits him, or when it hits him, unless he gets a ghost or something.
Or has that happened, where the lightning, if it hits right as the blue shell would have hit, so then the lightning shrinks.
Saves you a bit of time.
I think in that case,
Still
that was a
huge
net
lead.
win. Final lap. Peach still with a commanding lead right now. Let's see what the race for second place is looking like. She's just gone on to the final lap.
So we got a blue shell coming in. It's
Yes.
going to cut his lead a little bit, but he still has a huge lead.
Yeah, it does. And it's sliding around on the bananas quite a bit right now.
Yoshi's going to need a big item right here.
Yeah. What item is it? Bananas.
Well, it'll help a bit for people for protection from behind, but
Yeah, it'll help secure a second place finish, but it won't help getting to first.
I think this one's going to be pretty solid.
Golden Golden Mushroom. And a blue shell, but it's going to be too late. Yep. Still a good race for all three of the top three as well, though, and then another win for Peach. That's two of them now.
No one could reel him in, but
Got the same finishes every time. Peach, Yoshi, DK, and Toad in fourth.
Josh, 1. Quentin, 3. Emily, 2.
So onward we go to Choco Mountain.
this one's pretty exciting.
Yes. Shakes up. There we go.
Yoshi can't quite pass Peach there with the
No.
shells.
And is doing everything that Yoshi possibly can do to try and make that happen.
No one has any bananas though, so we're not going to see any tricks from the first lap on this curve.
No.
I love that Austin calls it Dead Man's Curve.
I love that too. I mean, we've seen it take players who are pretty confident at Mario Kart.
Let's see if Toad hangs on to this lightning or not. If I was Toad, I might want to hold on to it and use it when everyone else gets up to the curve. Oh, nice steal by DK.
Oh, that's a huge deal. Or if that could happen.
That's the downside. If you want to try to hold on to it, that can happen.
Yeah. There it is.
Let's see if he times it right.
Timing it.
A little bit early, but that's all right.
It still was
Almost-
effective in getting
almost
DK
ran.
into first place.
And there's a blue shell coming in.
That is going to hit DK in a minute, I assume.
And now everyone's on top of each other again for first,
Yes.
second, and third.
Third.
Toad threw the lightning a little bit early, but that's all right. Just needs to get another item to
Yeah,
try
at
to
this
catch
point,
up.
the goal for Toad has to be just making up time.
Star
will help big time. To get Toad at least in a position to get back into the top three
And
spot.
Josh
and
has a
blue.
lightning.
Hit third.
Fires it
Did
a little
not
bit
hit
early, but that's
second.
all right.
Hit first.
All these green shells on this turn. And Josh is really...
Oh, what a
it's
play
getting
by
close.
Yoshi. Yoshi's going to hold off, I think, and get this win. Yes! Peach for second, Toad for third. DK just tough run to end up in fourth place right there. That was a great finish to the race right there. Yoshi's first win.
Call out your name.
I wasn't really paying attention. I was watching just Peach. I thought for sure Peach was gonna. I totally forgot Yoshi was there.
2,
Yeah.
Quentin 4, Emily 1. Cool, cool.
Emily with the win right there.
We'll keep it moving to Mario Raceway.
Man.
So I believe I only had a 1-point lead from the first heat. Now Josh has a 1-point lead in this heat so far.
Yes.
So I think they're tied, but we'll have to check with Austin.
Yeah, so this race could determine who comes in first place for the group.
Yeah, so you want to keep your eyes on Peach and Toad, or Peach and Yoshi.
Let's do exactly that. Peach in second place right now, Yoshi in third. Both of them just going through with great precision. That actually could have gone a lot worse for Yoshi.
Yeah, that's what it ended up stopping right on the track.
Slid right under the track right there. And all of that breaks down and DK's in first place until that happens. Peach in first place right now. See if she can hang on to it for any appreciable amount of time.
How much more annoying would it be if Heat Bombs respawned after you hit them?
Oh god. Don't suggest that. Someone will hack that into the game.
I'd try it.
Mayhem mode. I would be okay with this. Back up first. Yoshi in second place between Yoshi and Peach. Yoshi the higher position. That would be possibly the point needed to get first place in the entire group.
Triple reds, that's a big item
Will
pull
they
right
hit?
there.
That's a huge one. Puts Yoshi in second place.
Peach still with 2 mushrooms though. That can, and mushrooms again,
Super close.
but another
Another
triple-
3-pack. I think Yoshi. Oh, the trying to run behind. First place, is Yoshi going to take this? Yes, Yoshi takes the win. Oh my goodness!
Oh, no.
Oh, what a finish! They were all right there.
That was like the last quarter of the lap. He was in
Yes.
first, and then he got fourth. That's called getting Mario Karted.
No, you hate to see that happen.
That's why we play them.
That's right. The skill with just a little bit of unpredictability to go with it. That's what makes this game so much fun. We will see out of that group who ends up moving on. We're going to find that out right now. We've got 12 races left, everybody. We've got 13, excuse me.
Cool. I'll count out your guys' final score here, and I'll let you
Tyler
know.
is resetting
Meanwhile,
the
we got
system real quick.
And Tim.
As you can see with the ROM right here, this is the hacked evening ROM. So no player, as we said, has any sort of advantage over another player. At this point, Toad races and has weight levels just like Bowser does, for example. No difference whatsoever.
Versus. Select your player.
So here we go. Tyler, and Tim. Got their custom controllers all ready to go.
Okay.
And we are ready to rock.
Next match.
All right, Group 3, Tyler's and Tim.
So we start on Toad's Turnpike. Should be a very intense. See how tight the start is between Toad and Peach right there. You can even see the extra smoothness that you get. This only being a 3-player game, only 3 players to render on the screen as opposed to 4. Get that little extra bump in frame rate, which, trust me, I am not going to turn that down. We're going to go silent for just a minute while I'm just watching this action. Getting a quick drink myself. I will be right back. So these guys do get out on Toad's Turnpike here. It looks like Toad off to the nice start with the steal of the mushrooms. Back in just a couple of seconds. right, we are back. Toad is in first place right now. It's close though. 3 racers in pretty close vicinity, which has to mean DK would have an interesting advantage. Not being terribly far behind, but still having the potential of getting a really good item because of the catch-up mechanic. There it is. That star will make a difference. Oh, blue shell to boot. Here it comes. Is it going to hit second? It is not. No, it does. On the way to first, holding off as long as they could, using the mushroom just before the blue shell hits. Not a bad play right there because the momentum carries over. Not a huge advantage right now, but a small one. So it might be waiting to use the mushrooms at the most opportune time. Maybe until the next set of items comes up. With a short distance, it might be good to do item stealing in this case. Opts not to do it. Going for strict speed play right here instead. Oh, lightning for Peach. Is she going to dump those green shells? Yep, does. Takes the lightning. I'm surprised she didn't use the lightning. Get another item right there, unless she was just trying to play the system and make sure DK could not get an item. Oh, Toad does not run over Peach in first place. Oh, no. So now Peach plays that game of item stealing, item blocking. We're going into the last turn, but the lightning hits. Is Peach? I don't think Peach is going to be able to hold them off. This is going to be super close. Oh, Toad is in first. Holds on for second place. So Toad with the win. Thank you to the lightning. What a finish right there.
I'll call out your name. Let me know what place you got. Tyler, what'd you get? 2. Tyler E. 3. Tim 1. Don't know why I asked. All right. So, advancing our group 2 is Emily.
Emily does move on out of group 2. Josh will be in the second place race, by the way. Very, very close. Just 2 points. Oh, are we maybe getting a change? No, everything was right. Austin was on top.
23. Whitney ended with 23. Joe 27. That's 2 4 place finishers at the end.
All right, so back to the race at hand right now. All that goes the triple mushroom steal for Toad right there. Oh, blue shell right there. The mushroom to get back into the swing of things. Oh, another one right there.
Or if anyone didn't give anybody spouses
Indian plate doesn't waste any time in using it. Doesn't seem like there's a lot of point in waiting to use it on this particular track. Nice red shell though. Oh, and the blue shell was on the way too, but it was already down from the red. Another blue shell. That's enough to get Peach into first place right there. Using that mushroom brilliantly as a shortcut right there. And Peach with the win.
your name, let me know what place you got. Tyler C, 1. Tyler E, 3. Tim, 2. Up through here. Once again, Italy, you're moving on to the finals. Josh, you will be fighting for your life. Quick. Get over and agony to beat Costa dearly.
A little bit of a. I will simply say this: there may have been a little bit of a secret that was just put out there. I will not repeat it except to say Grand Prix Club. Because the Mushroom Rally is noted to be in a secret location in Columbus, Ohio. Maybe that's not a secret anymore. I don't know. DK going up Chalco Mountain with Toad. Toad in first place right now. So this is the group of death at the moment. And one of these players, these 3 players, is guaranteed to make it to the second round. The second player probably will be the favorite in the runoff race. And that doesn't mean anything. One bad run, one bad track. If you're in that second place runoff, you can be done. Here comes the curve. Beautifully done around that curve right there for DK, but Peach in first place, about a half a turn lead right now over both the players as everybody's bouncing around right now. Now the lead's a little bit more set. Peach in first place, around the curve, just about to approach the Dead Man's Curve at the start of it here. Yeah, here it is. Lightning hits not probably just at the right time. This Toad comes into Dead Man's Curve, trying to swerve around. No chance, no playing it safe right now. Perfectly willing to take chances to make that happen. The item was not good. That means Peach is going to win. Toad in second, and that means DK, even with the star power, not able to make a comeback. DK will be third.
1. Tyler E, 3. Tim, 2.
Now for the last race of the first round. Mario Raceway. 3 laps around this. I think Tyler has secured that first spot. I agree with that. DK really needs to win that. We're going to follow DK especially closely here. That's a good start. Good first place drop in now for DK. It should be pretty basic. It is just a green shell. A lot of items in play right now. So I take that back. And as I say that, the red shell hits from Peach. Peach is suddenly in first place herself. 3 racers in very close proximity right now. All the lockout from using any more mushrooms with the lightning, and that puts Toad into first place. Seems like DK is every bit as adept as far as the racing aspect of this goes, but maybe DK is not making the same technical moves like the other racers are making. To play items at just the right time, or just to screw over the other driver in just that right way. DK with that big play right there on the lightning. Got second. Is it going to be enough for first? It's going to be close. The next item would be huge. It's a mushroom. It's enough for first place. I don't think there's an item that's going to catch. Oh, it's going to be this close. Whoa, what a finish. What a finish. Peach gets first place on the corner. The cornering was what did it for Peach. DK needed that first place finish so badly, too. Did not get it. Oh, my goodness. So Tyler C. will get that first place spot. We're going to do the math and see who's in second.
All right, give me just a second.
We're going to know that answer. Oh, my goodness. What a finish to that race.
Second out of here.
What a finish.
Oh, what did I say, Kevin? I said Russ, didn't I? Kevin, you're up. Get up there. Yeah, I think, Tim, you already know.
Yeah, Tim, I think, has the idea. He is indeed in
I just want to
second
make
place for that group.
I don't want any controversies. That's a good question. Should we flip a coin? Should we,
1 through 8 random number generator for one of the last 8 tracks. Yeah, 1 through 8.
We'll do whatever it lands on will be that course.
Yes.
We'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the number will be that course.
The first 8 races?
For the first 8. And I'm going to let you guys do the last 8.
Okay.
So let me go back to our old friend here. Google random number generator.
Let's see what course we're going to get.
2 times. This will be it right here. Here it is. Race number 5.
5 would be
map
Toad's
5.
Turnpike,
So
I
that
believe.
is, the first
Yeah, Toad's Turnpike.
Toad's Turnpike. That is correct. Thank you.
Interesting choice that the random number generator deals up right here. Let's see what happens with this one here.
I'm not sure I would want that one as a single race playoff.
No, I don't think I would either.
It's not one of my.
There's a lot of things that can happen that are really outside of your control.
With a total score of 21, my friend. Tim ended with 16. A couple early victories helped them out big time. But don't give up. You're still in it for the Mushroom Rally tickets. You also get a point for competing today, so you're automatically entered in. You're still in pretty good standing from last month's tournament. So I've got some Wolf Ridge.
On that last race, I think that if Tyler had used the mushroom on the inside, like on the grass, he would have passed me.
He would have, yeah. I agree.
Hopefully we get a little bit more racers next month.
The handling of the corner was the only thing that allowed that to end the way it did. The only thing.
Because I was able to get one last power slide in, which gives you a boost. So.
Yep. And that was the boost that got you the win.
Maybe some people out of town, and I know one guy is for sure, but you'll get an email. I got your thing.
So,
everyone will get an email again.
who's your pick? Who do you think's taking this one?
Too,
I don't remember who won in Josh's group.
I'm picking Tim.
Picking Tim?
I'm picking Tim. Out of these 3, I think I'm picking Tim.
He raced really solid in our group.
He
did.
Donkey Kong bonus point from the first tournament.
Out of everybody, I think he is the likely one to win, but we're going to find out here in just a minute.
Toad's Turnpike. Whoever wins moves on to
All right, here it is. Got Kevin, Josh, I believe is our other player, and Tim. Let's see how this
one
shakes out.
special play bonus point could be.
Here we go. So a quick start for Tim.
Hang on, we
Whoa.
have controversy. Hang on. Too many.
Do you have the same controller problem again?
Maybe he might have, yeah. So we're going to have a restart here.
Bring them all out just for
Maybe this is part of Josh's strategy.
Possibly.
Throw everyone off.
I
If
guess.
we get bigger groups next time, we
He
can
might have
bring up
unplugged the
rules
controller
even
right
more.
there just to get it out of the way. We'll see.
All right, I think we got it all figured out now.
All right, back at it. Toad's Turnpike is the pick.
Controller
Here we go.
controversy's over. We're back to Toad's
That's the second time for him, man. You got to watch that.
See if it becomes a habit.
We shall see. No one gets the super strong start this time. Before
Kevin doesn't get any items.
Nope.
That's how you play this course.
Join his loved one in the finals. Will Tim show no mercy and move on to the final four? Get back to the ground that he wants.
Tim's in a tough spot there trying to pass with Peach having the triple greens. It's
Yeah.
really hard to pass like that.
So with the golden mushroom, but oh, that's a tough break on that. We'll be able to get back into the swing very quickly.
It's too bad there's not a little bit more traffic for Toad there, because that would, oh, a nice hit there. Almost knocked out
Beautiful
bounds.
hit right there. As the ghost, but nothing to steal yet.
Stealing the ghost. I don't know who stole it. Okay.
The course favoring Bowser here.
So not have the ability to go get items, but oh, there's a theft.
Don't give up.
Oh, hopping the.
It was like an instant
You don't
steal.
see that. You don't see that too often. Hopping the fence like that.
Yeah.
Although that's how you do the shortcut.
Yeah.
This track. So
Would have been a ballsy play in this game to go for that kind of shortcut. But,
well, the shortcuts aren't allowed. He wasn't trying to do it on purpose.
oh, not allowed in competitive play.
Every spot from here on out.
Toad has a massive lead.
All the fake box.
By one banana. Toad trying to collect all the boxes and kind of make sure no one else can
Couldn't
do it.
thread the needle there, but
Princess Peach in second.
still has a huge lead.
Toad having this sweet
I think Bowser is unfortunately pretty much out of this thing right now. Just too far behind. It's not done though for Peach.
No, Peach has a good chance there. Peach just needs to get some good items. Unfortunately, not going to get any items there because of the golden mushroom. Golden mushroom is actually one of the worst items because it lasts so long. By the time you get to the next set of item boxes, usually it's still there and it blocks you from getting another one.
It's great to have all that speed, but you're not getting more speed than you would get out of, say, a star.
Yeah, the star's faster. If I could get a star every single time, that'd be
You never
great.
lose.
Yeah. Yep, I think that's it. I think Toad would really have to make some huge mistakes, or there'd have to be a chain of blue shells and lightning
Yeah.
in here.
I don't think that
Peach coming screaming, but that's not going to be enough.
It's not. There's the finish. Toad's going to get it.
You
I
called
believe
it.
that was Tim. Tim will indeed move on to the final four. The last 8 races of the afternoon.
Another glowing mushroom though, so
Yeah.
really
A
got
lot
this
of going
this
mushrooms
time.
that race.
It's just a one-off. That was it. Tim, you won, right? You're moving on. My
All right, Tyler. Good luck in the finals.
Thanks.
We'll see you up there.
You're eliminated.
All right, I'm going to step away for just a second myself. I will be right back.
Thank you guys for all competing today. Tough group. I hope everybody was cool with the random generated group numbers and tried to make this fair as possible. I want to thank Kelly, everybody for competing. Tyler E. I want to thank Joe, Quentin, and Josh for competing in today's Mario Kart tournament. We're going to take just a 1-minute breather here where Russ, Emily, Tyler C, and Tim will battle for today's championship. We'll get started here in just a minute. Let me grab some water, get refreshed. We'll get the prices set. Once again, I hope to see everybody May 18th at 3 o'clock is the next one. We'll post it. If you signed up in the email group, you'll get an email. Once again, we've got Wolf's Ridge glassware for anybody interested.
Select your player.
I'm going to grab the prizes and some water, and we'll get started in just a moment with our final 8 races for today's tournament. All right. We will get started here soon. The final 4, Russ, Emily, Tyler, and Tim. You guys got your controllers. You can select your station. We'll wait for Scott to get back before we officially get started, but go ahead. Pick your controller. Let's do this. Competitors are picking their station. Where all the action will go down.
All right, everybody, we are back. We are down to the last 8 races of the day. With our players here, we have Tyler, we have Emily, we have Tim, and we have Russ. We will do our best to follow along who is what. We will, of course, go by their character names more than anything here because that's just easy to do.
Everybody's feeling good. Everybody got a controller.
Peach, Yoshi, Toad, and Luigi are the players.
These are the final 4 for today's Mario
Tells you
Kart
some of the
tournament.
hardcore players because they almost all brought their own N64 controllers with them.
All right, guys, you're gonna
Considering
do the
how
final
funky
8
those bad boys
right
can be,
now.
I can't say I blame them for that.
Only.
Wario Stadium is that, and that is a good reminder. Legal jumps only, you know, unsanctioned shortcuts are not allowed. If it's in the game, you can do it. If you're glitching the game, you can't do that. But here we go. Race 1 out of 8. Good starts for Yoshi and Toad right here. So we're off to a good start through the stadium. So one of the longer tracks on the circuit here. Yoshi's able to do, holding on to one red shell, banana in reserve. So right now, Toad really just playing defense. The golden mushroom right there for Yoshi finds the time to use it. Got to get rid of that thing because it does make you go faster, but it also blocks your items for a little bit. Well, a good use of it there for Yoshi as Yoshi's able to get in first, but hit with the red shell. And Toad is right back into first place. Close race for all of them. Luigi tailing back just a little bit in fourth place. Has lightning. Question is, when is Luigi going to use that lightning? You don't want to get it stolen. Definitely don't want to get that stolen by Luigi's hanging on to that for as long as they are. There it is. Okay. Oh, we see why. Now we get why. It was waiting for the hill. And in all of their cases that blocked them from going up the hill, maximum efficiency, it gets Yoshi into third place. Or Luigi has to say. Yoshi is in first place right now, approaching the end of the lap. That's what they were going for. They knew that hill was there. They knew when they wanted to use it. That's exactly what they did. So Yoshi in first place right now. Everyone now on lap number 2. Now the Ghost used it right away, but no item theftery as a result of it. Oh man, the lightning was there. Could have stolen a lightning or a star with just a little bit more patience. Really surprised about that. Great job of the rotating blue shell by Toad right there to get the hit. Luigi with the star right here, trying to make some hay, get back in this thing. Not able to make a position, but able to make some ground. Another star. Gonna wait to use it. I don't see why Luigi would. Use that star. Use that star. I'm not sure why Luigi is waiting to use it. Maybe going for full effect right there. But I was just saying, I see what Austin's saying. I don't see why you don't wait. And again, the hill is the play. So Luigi now in second place, Peach in first place. That hill is imperative. It's a long, long track, but basically it's all about whatever item you use on that hill. If you can slow them down, keep them from having the momentum to go up the hill, that's all you got to do to make up all the ground you need in this game. And suddenly Yoshi, who's been winning most of this race, in fourth place. Yoshi holding on to the lightning right now. It's a long way till you get to that hill. I don't think I would want to hang on to that. I'd want to make up the difference. It's not how Yoshi is viewing this at the present, trying to race their way back into this thing and then save it for just the right time. I felt like it was a maximum usage right there. It's close. It's going to have to use it when Peach is on that hill and ready to go. Oh, that might change everything. Yeah, you can see the look on Tim's face. I think Tim is Yoshi. I think he's overthinking this situation. At least that's my opinion of this right now. As Peach goes out to a commanding lead, Peach has to know the lightning's going to hit at just the right time. This would be the hit. Nicely runs into the hill right then. Almost just waiting it out. Peach fully understands that she had to wait that out. He does a great job of doing that to avoid falling in. So that was fully knowing the play. Oh, wow. Now Yoshi's using everything under the sun. That was not planned, and that was what Yoshi needed. Is it going to be enough to get another spot, though, is what we're wondering. Mushrooms to batch. I don't think it is, but it's going to be close. No. Toad, Yoshi third, and Luigi fourth. Wario Stadium made for exciting play. Yoshi tried everything that they could, but to no avail. And Yoshi was indeed Emily right there. Tyler was Peach. Tyler takes first in that race. Here's your obligatory ice track. Lots of opportunities to fall in. Let's see what they decide to do. You can see them skipping over parts of that track right there. Whenever they can to not fall in. Bunches of bananas for Toad right there. Second place right here. Oh no. Oh, that was a huge steal. as Yoshi steals the lightning, uses it immediately. And red shells to boot, so try to avoid the one. So Peach is avoiding all of this traffic and all of this mayhem in first place right now. Really could use a good item. Someone could try and make the move right here. Right now green shells are pretty much all that's being thrown. Luigi might be the player in the best position to play spoiler right now, even if it's not a position to try and win. Alright, there's red shells. Luigi wasting no time getting them all out there. There's no reason to hang on to them. Oh, tough. But the star right back away, so very little harm lost right there, but I think it is going to be too much stuff. Peach wins. That part we pretty much knew. Second and third, Yoshi's going to take second. Toad will take third. And Yoshi will spin out, crash one more time, and take the unfortunate honor of fourth place. Peach looks so happy. So right now, Peach with 6 points. Yoshi and Toad tied for second with 3. Luigi, a couple of not-so-good finishes here. We're on track number 3. Here we go. Good starts right there for Peach and Toad. Here we go around the track. There's the red shell. Used it as a passing mechanism. Great job of drifting over that corner for Peach. Put her into an early lead in this race. Yoshi holding onto a blue shell just for the right time. Can hold on to that thing as long as he wants because he can collect another item and does. Is it a use now kind of thing? Oh, he uses that. So now Yoshi has to just sit. Toad takes the hit. Peach took the hit, but it was too late to take the hit. Again, another one of those hills that if you are a mini character, you cannot go over that hill whatsoever. So, needless to say, that's where a lot of the strategy is going to be held at over the course of this game. Here we go. Peach makes it up the curve. No problems to speak of. No items that are going to get in the way right now. Luigi takes the hill second. Toad takes it right behind Yoshi taking it. Be a third straight win for Peach if she's able to get it. Says that would be Tyler. Tyler being a he, but Peach is a she. At least we're going to go with that. And let's see here, banana, Toad, Luigi with a red shell, Yoshi with a bunch of red shells. Goes ahead and uses them. If they hit, first one would knock out, would red shell for red shell knockout, didn't work. Star in play though for Yoshi right here, trying to catch up. Toad is trying to catch up as well in fourth place right now. So here comes the hill. No items to get in the way on the hill, at least not as of this point. No, not going to hit in time. Looks like outside of lap 1, we're not going to see any other shenanigans on the big hill this time around. Which means Peach is ahead. Just has to race her race. Going to get another item just for fun. Drop it right at the end, and she takes it. So another win for Tyler right there. He is very much working on clinching his way into the Mushroom Rally. That's a huge drop for Luigi right there. And he spins out trying to start back up. Just go ahead and crash it. Man. So that means Luigi, sadly, 3 races in, 0 points.
When you had the 2.
And that means 3 races in, Tyler already has more than a 1-race lead. Tyler could come in last place and not lose first place positioning right now because of the swapping of those second and third place races for Toad and Yoshi. So here comes Bowser's Castle, race number 4. Austin's going to be joining us for just a second right here. Austin, how you doing, my man?
Scott, how's it going today?
I am doing very, very well. You are doing a great job back there
Thanks, my
hyping
friend.
up the crowd. I appreciate that.
Yeah, thank you.
Tyler is dominating right now. We just mentioned the fact that he's already over 3 races, built up more than a 1-race lead here.
Yeah.
Where, you know, he could take last place, he could sit out a race, and he would still be in first. So
Yeah,
a couple more of these, he could be looking real good.
He's such a dominant racer that, you know, he
He
could have
is.
it locked up here. And
He could have it locked up
Only
with
two
two
races
races, maybe even 3 races to go.
I was
Depending on
hoping,
who this works out.
you know, they cause a little bit more trouble for him, try to keep him in the back, but he just grips around these corners so quick. He knows what he's doing. And he's heading to Las Vegas here in a few weeks to compete in another Mario Kart like a national tournament. Yeah,
Nice.
so-
I didn't even know there was a national tournament.
So he's really, you know, practicing here. He's really honing his skills and trying to make sure he's got everything ready to go for when he gets to the big time.
Absolutely. I'm in fact looking this up right here. See if we can find where that tournament is. Maybe we'll ask him.
Yeah,
when we're
I'll have to
done
ask
here.
him when we
I would love
wrap
to know
up
where
here.
that's going to be for sure.
I know it's in Vegas somewhere.
Yes.
Looks like he's in second place here now.
I had heard you mention, although I don't know if it's been made official because on the website it said secret location. Do we know the location where the Columbus one's going to be yet?
I do, and I don't know if they're sharing it publicly because, you know, I think they kind of want to keep it a secret location so maybe too many people don't show up the day of the event and try to get in.
Makes sense.
It is a ticket-only event.
That's true.
I've informed our racers where it has
Yes.
been just so they know. We do have out-of-town racers come in
Makes
and
sense.
people from all over the city and state. I
Well,
just
we
wanted to
will
make
say
sure
we
that
may
they
have
know.
mentioned, we may have heard the name one time on stream.
Okay.
We won't repeat it.
I'm sure it's out there somewhere, and I'm sure if you tweet at Mushroom Rally, they'll let you know. But I'm going to try to keep it as private as possible. But for our competitors, I let them know what the date is.
That
and
makes sense. I mean, and
where
Tyler, for
to
example,
plan.
is traveling in from Michigan.
Yeah.
And I don't think they're planning to do anything like this up in the Michigan area.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
I know.
Oh my
you know,
gosh! Look,
obviously
and he wraps up another one here.
again.
We're watching
and a
you
second-
guys. I'm over here on stream doing commentary. Tyler wraps up another dub. I'll go ahead and get these scores marked in 1 second here.
Now go ahead and mark them. I'll be here.
Yeah,
I'll be here.
okay. We'll
get you back over. We'll
I'll
talk
go ahead
about
and
this
take
here.
back over to our public commentary here.
That
but I
sounds
just wanted
good.
to peek in and check
Absolutely,
on you
man.
guys.
Thank you for everything you do with these
Scott.
tournaments. We
We're
appreciate
moving
it.
into the last 4 here, and let's see if anyone
That's
can
right.
stop Tyler's reign of terror.
So Peach right now with Tyler with those 4 wins, 12 big points. Unfortunately, Tim on the flip side of it has 0 points. So that means it's a 5-point lead right now for Tyler. He is 1 point away from having it be a 2-race lead. I hate to say it, the worst case scenario right now really for the other competitors, they need Luigi to keep struggling. If Luigi starts taking points away, then Luigi's going to have to start hoping for basically the nuclear scenario here to flip the script, have Tyler go last place 4 times, and for Tim to go first place 4 times. So Tim is in a no-risk situation right now. It's go for the win every single time. There's no reason not to. None whatsoever. See if that's what he decides to do in that Luigi position. He goes off to a 4th start right now. We are following Peach right now top of the screen. Does take. Oh, what is Peach trying to do? Oh, I don't think that was intentional. Got knocked over there right now. Peach has got a lot of work to do. Oh, Peach is trying something. Oh, that's what Peach was trying to do. Trying to get the favorable jump right there. He got a blue shell to boot, so plenty of time. Especially now being away from all the traffic right now, as good of a racer as Tyler is, plenty of time to make this up. Oh, man. I'm thinking there was a strategy to that, but I'm not sure what it was. Everybody else on lap number 1. Oh, and another lightning ball. which is a horrible thing for him to get because it makes it harder to get up that hill. Not sure what Tyler's strategy is going to be here to get back into this thing. I'm almost curious to see how it shakes out. But he is making up ground very, very quickly here with the help of the mushrooms. Peach is making up that ground. Toad is in first place right now. Yoshi in second, Luigi in third. Yeah, this is ridiculous how much ground he's making up with that golden mushroom. He's almost managed to catch Luigi for third place, and it's early on. And a blue shell to boot. Is he going to use it? Yes, he is going to use it. That will take the lengthy way around, but just perfectly timed. Just like that, Tyler's in third, making his move. Oh, and the star as well. Second place just like that. Is Tyler going to pull this thing off? I think he's got an awful good chance to do it. Hits the landing. And there's just Yoshi has the advantage of 3 red shells. So Tyler's going to have to do some seriously good work to make the pass. He can absolutely do it, though. Oh, he has mushrooms. Means if he can make this move, he can really work around. Oh, that's a tough one. Still plenty of time. He's going to use them? Not yet. Now he's using them. Is he going to go? Is he going to? What a finish! Abe planned it perfectly, used all 3 mushrooms to perfection, and pulls off the comeback. Fourth place with exactly a half a second to spare. Comes back and gets not even a half second, back 2/10 of a second. And just like that, there it is. So with that, it is now a 7-point lead with 3 races to go. If Tyler gets a second place finish in this race, he has clinched the championship today. All he needs is a second place finish in this race. That'll get him to 19 points. That's a spot that no one else can get to, even if they win out. So here we go. Here is the question mark race. You don't know where you are till you do. You gotta think all these racers know exactly where they want to go, though. They know how to get through the track. And Luigi off in a bad spot right there. That's not good. Has a star. Not wasting any time in using it. Luigi now officially is playing the role of spoiler. Eliminated from contention for the win. Oh, and it's going backwards too. That's not good. Not good at all. Luigi might have eliminated himself even from this race in the first lap. I hate to see that happen. So we continue along here. It looks like Yoshi is now entered the grass part, the known part of the track right here, and Peach is indeed in first place. Peach wins this race. Peach wins the competition. The last couple races will simply be for position and for pride. But this leg of the Mushroom Rally will be decided at that point. Luigi playing that role of spoiler right now. Yep, it stays in play. What they can do right here. We're still working on trying to make that catch up. Toad is in first. Toad is the first one through. Peach is in second place right now. Second place would still get the win. Oh, snuck it through right then. Let's see what they're able to do right here. Toad goes into the maze one more time. Absolutely has a plan to get through this here. Peach is not far behind. Yoshi going through the same way. Yoshi with the lightning bolt right here. That's going to help Yoshi tremendously make a comeback right here. Just making a run for first place. Yoshi is in first place. I think we can say that for sure, based on what we see. Let's see if we can get an upset win right here. Third place would keep this open to everybody, at least to some degree. We'll do the math on it. There'll be 2 races after this. So the lead needs to be 6 or under for a player to have a shot at this. It's going to be close. Oh, Peach is trying shenanigans again. Does not work. It is a second place finish, so I believe that does seal the deal. Yoshi takes the win right there. And that indeed does. Luigi and Lance. It is a 7-point lead with 6 available points left on the board. Peach, the first loss of the day for Peach. At 17-10. I'm sorry, that might actually be Russ coming in on last place on all these. I thought it was Tim, unfortunately.
That's all right.
So these last couple races are going to decide second and third place right here. Russ is 4th place for sure. Tyler is 1st place for sure. That 10-9. Let's watch Yoshi and Toad because they are neck and neck for 2nd and 3rd place overall right now. Tyler's just trying to see how far he can run this thing up. He's not going to go 8 for 8 today. I think he almost had an 8 for 8 last time around. But he can win 7 of them. That's got to be his goal right now. Oh, what a hit. Both of them knocked off the track right there. And Peach, the beneficiary of that to a big, big lead. No problem working around all these bends. And already on to lap number 2. Star right there for Yoshi. Awful nice to have. And it's going to be a star for Luigi whenever Luigi decides to use it, which is right now just barely stays on track. What? Oh, did it get stolen? I don't know what happened right there. He hit the edge and the star went away. I don't understand that. That might be a weirdity in the game. Well, that said, Peach still winning. Tyler still winning this race in convincing fashion. Yoshi in 2nd. Toad in 3rd. See how that shakes out for the next round right here. Oh, tough job right there by Luigi trying to get out of the schneid. Get some points in this final round against very, very good competition. As Peach has moved on to the final lap. Peach moving on to that lap. Just moseying around the track. No traffic to worry about. Not a lot of obstacles in Peach's way to think about right now either. So the blue shell. Good timing on the blue shell to prevent Peach from getting a new item, but I don't know if that really makes a huge difference at this point. Yoshi making a good run at this, however. Yoshi really needs either a great item, mushrooms will help, but not the best item. I feel like there needs to be lightning or a star right here. You need a top tier item to make a comeback in this, and I don't think it's going to happen in time, because here's the finish, and here is Peach, and that is 6 out of 7 races. Just cementing that 1st place win. Oh, what a drop off right there for Yoshi. It's close though. It's going to be close. Actually getting a little bit of help on the drop right there. Yeah, I think that's going to keep Yoshi still going to be 2nd place. Yoshi will take 2nd. Luigi trying to get off the schneid there, but I think it's not going to happen because of that star. It's not. Nope, there it is. So that is 20 out of a possible 21 points for Tyler. That is 12 and 10. So here's the deal. A 2nd place finish for Yoshi will guarantee 2nd place. Toad has to win.
All right.
Toad has to win this thing, this next race, and Toad has to win Rainbow Road and get at least 2 spots. The only way that Toad can fully pass for 2nd place and not get a tie is if Toad wins and Yoshi comes in last. This is Rainbow Road, though, we're talking about here, and it's 3 laps on Rainbow Road. Nothing is assured on Rainbow Road until it's done with. That's why they call it what they do. As they run around the Rainbow Road one more time. JD Llama with those bits, 155 of those bad boys. JD, thank you so much for those bits. I very much appreciate it. Thank you so much for supporting the stream, supporting everything that we're doing. Very, very much appreciate that, my man. Thank you so much. Oh, what a fall off right there by Toad, which is actually good for Yoshi. That's not good for Toad. Toad needs that finish. Being in 4th place is exactly where Toad does not need to be. So needless to say, Toad's going to get some pretty good items going forward here. JD, thank you again for those bits. I very, very much appreciate it. Appreciate the support of the Level 1 bar stream. Hope you're having a wonderful day. JD, when are we going to get you out here for one of these Mario Kart events? I would say you should go on the 18th, but maybe you should come to something else that I'm helping with, and we'll talk about that later. All right, blue shell for Luigi right here in third place. This could be Luigi's chance to get off the schneid a little bit. It's still only lap 1, and Rainbow Road is really long though, so Luigi's going to have to work a lot harder to make sure. All right, star in place. I don't know why Luigi's wanting to wait on this star right here. Yeah, good call. Use the star. Get the speed while you can. It's not a bad idea to do that. Mushrooms to boot. Star doesn't seem to last very long for Luigi right now. Not sure why. What a big jump down the hill. Lands it. So now everybody, Luigi in second place right now, although there is Yoshi to take second place right back. And Toad is off again. Toad is just struggling on this track right now. I mean, Toad's got to be careful. This would lock Toad into a third place finish. Give Luigi points in the final, something Luigi has not been able to get in any of the first 7 races. And oh, by the way, while all this has been happening, guess who's winning? It's Peach. See what we can do right here. Luigi is running a very nice race here on Rainbow Road, however. Second place, giving Peach a run for the money. You watch, it would be a big upset. The last place finisher getting a win on the famed Tyler. Ruining what would be, if Tyler takes this, a 7 out of 8 win cycle in the finals. All right. Luigi holding really strong in second place right there, but here comes Yoshi. And Toad, for all the struggles that Toad has, is not that far behind. This is a long track, so it looks closer than it really is, but you never know. All 4 of these racers, no one is really out of this thing just yet, although Peach, the way Peach has been playing the entire day, it's hard to think Peach is going to lose this thing without a little bit of extra help. Blue shell might be that help. Luigi has a chance right here. Is Luigi going to use that ridge up? There's another one. There's another, but there's a green shell for protection right there. And it seems like it's going to do the... No, hasn't used it yet. Do we think Luigi needs to use that shell? And does. Just wants to get rid of it to use the mushroom. So the mushroom can become the bigger play right then. So with the golden mushroom. Peach does not have a comfortable lead right here, but is led wire to wire in this Rainbow Road race. Luigi in second place, just trying to get points, trying to have a good, respectable finish to the end of this 8-race finals. Oh, that was not a fake. I thought it was a fake for a minute. That's going to knock Luigi into third place. Come on, man. We need Luigi to get points right here. This is lap 3. You got to hold out. You got to make it happen. We know you can do it. Peach in first place right now, just dropping bananas, almost what she thinks is the apropos spots to do it. And a mushroom to boot. That's almost insulting to give the first place player a mushroom. Absolutely right. Any good items in boxes. Luigi with the lightning bolt. That's a huge one. That should allow Luigi to make a run at second place right then. Oh, the worst possible scenario for Luigi. Runs into the red shell and falls a long way. And now it's back in last place. Oh, we didn't want to see that. God, we didn't want to see that. And the start. So Peach goes 7 out of 8 to win leg 2 of our level 1 Mushroom Rally. Yoshi is going to take second place, which will assure a second place finish in this finals. Toad in third, and Luigi, unfortunately, takes a goose egg again. So there you go. Everyone had the most finishes in their spots. 7 wins for Tyler. Tim takes third. He had the most third place finishes with 5. And Luigi, unfortunately, takes 8 fourth place finishes. So that is unfortunate. But that is still fourth place for us in this tournament. That is not a bad finish in any way, shape, or form. So a good run for all of them today. A good job by everybody who played. We appreciate it. We are probably going to sign off here very, very soon, but I do want to let you know about a couple of events that are coming up very, very soon. We do have our Tuesday night pinball tournament this Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. We will be back on here at twitch.tv/level1bar or level1bar-stream. You can watch it right there. And next month, it was the Rainbow. You're absolutely right.
Russ with fourth place. But once again, I want to thank Russ for competing. He's also our Wolf's Ridge rep.
That's right. That's right. And then May 18th, we will be back on here. I believe Alex will be on the mic for that. For the next round of the Mushroom Rally, sponsored by Wolf's Ridge Brewing here in Columbus, Ohio. So a great job for them for sponsoring this. We're going to have a leg 3 and a leg 4. And then if you compete in 2 of the events, you get a ticket to win the raffle. You can still win the opportunity to compete in the Mushroom Rally as well. So
in third place with the total.
So I'm going to leave it to Austin here locally to hand out some prizes. We're going to post some pictures online. We appreciate everybody joining us today, and we will be back online here on Tuesday with all of the pinball action. So guys, thank you so much for your support of the stream. We appreciate it, and we will talk to you on Tuesday. Guys, have a good one. Thanks again. Follow the stream. Tell your friends to do the same. We appreciate it. Have a good one, everybody.
Today's title.